The A Better Start Partnership is a network. It's coming together of charities, of parents, of statutory agencies to provide the best services that we can and the best support that we can to the parents and children of this wonderful city.
The ABSS partnership is really important because it brings us all together. It's seen as a massive opportunity for our city, for all the services, all the sectors to work together, to get to know each other and build relationships.
I talked to some dads who said they don't get to go to things very often because often they're at work. So it's really nice to see them have that chance to sit together with their children and do those kind of activities.
I think the festival conversation gives us an opportunity to engage with the wider audience. And, as in Better Start, we're always looking for opportunities to engage and work with people, hear their voice, understand what we should be doing and what we should be changing as we go forward.
We've seen families coming together with professionals to explore, discuss and understand childhood, really looking at what it means to raise a family in Southend, understanding where difficulties are, understanding how we can reach out to those in our community to get us through some of those tricky moments.
It's about being part of a team, it's about being included in something bigger than just being a mum. I need a purpose, I need something for me and I need to get my brain active and working, and I think just being a volunteer and not having any pressure upon me, for me that's so important.
The great thing about festivals of conversation is it just allows the community to come together, share, be together and connect. It can't ever be a bad thing.
Well, co-production is essential for improving outcomes for children in the city, and it's a kind of a fancy word for something really, really very simple. Parents are the biggest single influence on a child growing up, so if we kind of don't do the services that we provide and the activities that we develop with the parents of Southend, then they're not going to work. And so co-production enables us to see what really works for parents and how to enable them to be the best parents they can be. The consequence of that is children growing up with a better start in life, which is what we're all about.
So one of the really nice things I saw was one of the children who took part in one of our events, and their mum said that child had been really shy and hadn't wanted to interact with other children before. But because they were getting involved in the activities, they started socialising with the other children. And it's really lovely to see that what are quite simple things can actually have a really big impact on the children themselves. And that can actually have a lasting impact on their development.
In the last 20 years as a doctor, how many opportunities do I get to come together with colleagues from every sector of life, from the third sector, from social enterprises, from local authority, from education, from health? Very rarely, and to actually spend a few hours in their company to build that trust, build that relationship, to help support and improve the outcome for that child and that family, it's such a good opportunity to build friendships outside of professions and build trust.
A lot of parents are unaware of service providers, new families have come about through COVID and don't know what's available, don't know how to make friends and those connections. So it's been very important to advertise that, to bring all these services in little groups and clusters accessible for the community.
The ABSS partnership is a golden thread for us to really drive change in the system. And for transformation to happen, we need the partners who are willing to look at things in an open and transparent way.
Children are the future of our city, and to make sure the children have got a clear direction, we need to work and support their parents and their families. Children should be able to thrive, and with the partnership and everybody coming together in Southend, we can ensure that happens.